Okay, so I think I lost you guys on the other video. I tried to get back on there, but it wouldn't go, so I do apologize. So I'll give you guys a minute to come back on. I don't know why, but it like froze all the way up, and I was like, okay. Okay, so I think it was my Wi-Fi. It tends to do that sometimes, and I do apologize. So I'll give you guys a minute to come on. And I'm still at the same spot, like I haven't moved up anymore. So I'll give y'all a minute to come on, and then I'll finish up as of what I was talking about. So, anyways, I'm just giving y'all a minute to come on. Yeah, I think my Wi-Fi like kind of like froze or something, and I tried to get back into the same video, and it kept saying live, but it wouldn't let me. So I'm like, well, I just need to like log out and go back in. So that's what I done. Hello guys. So anyways, as I was talking about my mom, so not only was I dealing with having a child, which is an exciting time, a happy time, I was dealing with the loss of my mom. That was like, I can't even express how that was. Like, there's honestly no words for it. I just felt, I'm going to be honest, I felt selfish. I felt selfish for the fact that it was supposed to be a happy time for my daughter, but at the same time I was grieving, and so I had to force myself to be happy, which I was happy that I had her and had a new child, but at the same time I was grieving for my mom. And so I was feeling like I wasn't happy enough for her per se, because I was like dealing with sadness and grief, and so I kind of like pushed that aside, and then like years later it caught back up with me, which, you know, so there's that. That's all the coloring for tonight, y'all. So yeah, it really does. And it, you know, we say that it gets easier, and we say this and we say that, but honestly it never does. It never does. It's just something in the back of your mind that's blocked, and once it's blocked, it's always there to haunt you. The only peace that I find in the midst of turmoil and sadness and grief is knowing that God's there to help you to get through with the loneliness and the heartaches, because it's rough. I ain't gonna lie to y'all, it's rough. It's like the worstest thing that I've ever encountered in my life. So let me read some of these comments here. My skincare routine, honey, I don't really have a skincare routine. I put, typically if I'm taking a shower, I'll just put like whatever kind of lotion that I have on my face. That's about it. Which my face is red tonight due to the fact of the steroids that I'm on. Makes my face super red. But, you know, even in the midst of like, even in the midst of sadness and grief and stuff, it's good to know that God's there and He helps us. Like, every day of our life, He's there. And no, I've always done this. Like, typically if I take a shower, my face gets red anyways. But, with the steroids, like, I literally just took one before I went live, and it does this. But anyways, God is definitely good to us through the good times and through the bad times. So anyways, what I was going to look at because I was cleaning out my room today. You are welcome. Hello from California. I'm gonna, dang it, I'm gonna set you right. I'm gonna tap this. Typically when you open this up, freaking water goes everywhere. Y'all know how it goes. See, there it went. Every dad blame time. Every time. So, yes, Dollar Tree tumbler, y'all. So anyways, as I was stating, I typically do things that my mom like used to do without even thinking of it. It just comes naturally in the moment that I do. Oh, looky here, guys. So that little cactus thing. Hey, y'all. Yes, I got my pins on it. That come from Dollar Tree. Y'all remember that? I totally hauled that. Dang it. This ain't wanting to open. Okay. So that little cactus pin holder is like so sturdy. I'm going to get all my kids to do a mukbang with me soon. I'm just making sure this is like tied. All of those are a stash of my books that I've got to read. Like over here in the corner, there's like 4 Joyce Meyer's books, and then like there's a couple of thank you books and inspirational books from Dollar Tree that I've got to give out. And then underneath is a songbook of my mom's. And then that little package of stuff on top is a bathing suit that I currently can't wear. This company from YouTube sent me some clothes and stuff, and then I ordered a large bathing suit. It's too small. So I'm like, oh, so I'm just going to like review the bathing suit without putting it on, and then just kind of like give it to someone. So anyways, so I had this, I'm not going to show some of the pictures because I'm just not, but I'll show you. So this is okay. So before I married, I always wanted a Mitsubishi. And I don't know if y'all can see that. So this was me back in, I was about 16 or 17. Can y'all see that? So that was me in the first car that I've always wanted, and it was a Mitsubishi. Which I was married at the time, but I loved this car, and we had to get rid of it because there was like a leak in it, like if it would rain. Somehow or another, the water got into the bottom of the car. It was so weird. I don't know. But yeah, some of this I don't want to show. Oh, here I am. This was me, and I was like 17. Yeah, I was super young, super young. Isn't that crazy? But anyways, I was going through this. But look how little I was. I was so small. Look how skinny. I was like super skinny. I'm so jealous. And that one. But yeah, this here, I think I was pregnant with Caitlin here. And I'm eating a corn dog. So skinny. I'm so jealous. And then, yeah, there's that. But anyways, this is a picture of me pregnant with Caitlin. I look horrible, but yeah. My firstborn. I was like, this was back in the day. It's so crazy. So, there's me and my mom. I loved her so much, and I still do, but like sometimes it's still hard to believe. You can see that me and her were like, we had the both sassiness about us. And so this picture here was taken, Justin had to go to work, and so that morning I had to get up. I didn't have to, but I wanted to. And so I got up, went to her house, and slept there at her house until Justin got off of work. And then he came back and picked me up. But I was pregnant here. I was deathly sick. I was so sick. But I'm sure he don't mind me sharing these pictures. But this is just a scrapbook of, I was 4 months pregnant here. And there's another picture of me and my mom. Yep. These were some memories. This was at 10 Mile Holiness Church. That's my brother. This is some just stuff that I had here. So this here was when I had Caitlin. I went in March the 5th and had, or March the 4th, and then I had her on the 5th. But that is my brother, and that's me. I was like, I had back labor, y'all. Like, I had so much back labor. It was so bad. You can see I was miserable. I laid in labor for so long. And then there's my mom. And there I am eating ice chips. I was so sick. Like, so sick. And look. There's Katie, and she's so cute. God love her heart. She was so little. I love it. And there's my cousin Lori. And me. And then there's Katie. Sweet girl. Wasn't she pretty? Perfect little angel. I was so sick though. But anyways. And then this sweet lady here was my husband's grandmother. We took care of her, and she was like a granny to me. She was so nice and down to earth, and I cared for her all the way up until she passed away. And I'll forever hold her in my heart. Like, she helped me decorate Katie's room, and she was a sweet, sweet lady. And look at that little thing. Wasn't she pretty? Oh. Look at me here, y'all. That was like, I was super duper skinny. So freaking skinny. Can y'all believe that mess? And look. That's Katie Bug. I don't remember what was all in here. But me and my ex get along really good. The kid's daddy, so. Here you go. There's her piano. These little shoes right here, guys. These things squeaked we got them at the flea market, and every time that she would walk around, the little shoes would freaking squeak. Oh, look. That was her first birthday. And she had her little squeaky shoes on. God love her heart. So, I talk about their mama a lot. This was Maddie. She was like my soul grandma. Like, she was amazing. We were BFFs. We hang out all the time together, and she was just a fantabulous person. There she is there again. We were at South Carolina here. Oh, that's zoomed in. I'm sorry, guys. This was in South Carolina. Look at her with her bottle. God love Roxy. She's just all chillaxing. So here's my cousin. All of these are my cousins. She's my first cousin. And that's her little daughter. And that's her husband. Katie's first boat ride. Look at this. Isn't that sweet? There she is on her Halloween thing. So, this here was a picture of my mom. Actually, the last picture of her at church. This is at the home church that I was raised in. And I'm so glad I have this of her. That was just a really good picture of her. And then there's a picture of my mom. And I was carrying Gracie here in this picture, which I wasn't around, but my mom was there. This is the one she would come. Actually, this was the same day that we went out and was pushing that wagon. They were eating grapes. I remember it like it was yesterday. Oh my gosh, Katie had a pink room, y'all, and it was like loaded with like dolls and all kinds of girly stuff. Look. Look at her hair, how curly. And there's Gracie. So here is my mamaw. That's my dad's mom, and that's my mom's mom. There I am with all. This was right after my mama died. Look. And there's my aunt and my girls. That's my cousin. That was at Dixie Stampede. So here I was pregnant with Justice. See my belly? Look at, I don't even know what she done to her face. Oh, that's a little balloon. That's a bubble thing. She had a bubble thing in her mouth. Oh my gosh, look at this. Look how big I was here. I was 8 months. 8 months pregnant, y'all. Look at that mess. And there's little Justice. Wasn't he cute? God love his heart. I remember this. This was Easter. Katie was 4, Gracie was 2. I don't even know what that mess is. It must have been off the Easter stuff. Look. My 2 little girls. God love their hearts. These little pants I had on was like so soft. I don't know. I had this. This is like so old. And I found it while I was cleaning. There's the American Idol concert that I went to. I don't even know what's all's in here. Look how sweet. That was Katie's first haircut. We cut a lot of it off. That was at the Lost Sea. So here's a little picture adventure for you guys. I don't think I've ever... Looky here at Gracie May and Justice and Katie. That was at my mama's house. God love my mama's soul. Look at them, how little. This was Justice's first birthday. We did John Deere. I don't know. I just threw this together. And these little things here was like on his actual party things. Like I had little pigs in the blanket. Old McDonald's vegetable garden. And I just had those. Those were his invitations. And then like his napkins. And look at him. This one was his little dinosaur. Second birthday. He loved dinosaur. And I got him this little dinosaur shirt at I can't remember the name of it. Kohl's. Yes, it was Kohl's. That was the melting pot. This was at daycare, or First Baptist Daycare. God loved their hearts. Look at them. This was Easter at my mama's house. That was my Uncle Ricky. Look at them. See how I always dress my girls the same. Look at this. They were matching. That's my brother and all of my nephews, and it's crazy how quickly time goes by so fast. One blink and it's gone. That's Katie and Gracie. Now here, when we went to the beach here, I was pregnant and didn't even know it with Isaiah. I sure was. I was pregnant. You can see right there my stomach. I have sat here and went through all of this with you guys. That was Gracie's first birthday. This is just kind of scattered. Look at her. My little nephew. Now here I was pregnant with Isaiah. And I was so freaking sick. I've had this thing for years. It's crazy how time passed. see if I have any messages. So I hope everybody's doing good tonight. I'm going to get ready for bed here in a little bit because I'm like really tired. And I'm glad the freaking cough has went away. Like I've had cough like for freaking 2 weeks now. It's been so crazy. Girl, my skin routine, you're like the third person that's asked me that. I just put lotion on my face and it's red right now due for the fact of those steroids that I'm on. I don't really do a whole lot. But thank you, I appreciate it. I just figured I'd share that with you guys and see what everybody's doing tonight, and you're welcome. My kids are my life. They're like, they make my heart extremely happy. They're like one of the best things I've ever created in my whole entire life. That's one thing that I'm super, proud of is my kids. They're like everything to me. They're super awesome. And they're growing up on me. It's crazy how old they're getting. I'm like, what's happened to time? Thank you. I appreciate that. I really do. So I'm looking forward to spring because this winter has really got on my nerves. Like all it's done so far is rained. And they're only little once. It's crazy because when my kids were little, I was like, you know how you feel like, Lord, am I ever going to get through this? And then when you do get through it, it's like, yes, we did. We were very close together. Life just has a way of like, changing things, I guess. It does. It just, life happens and you move on, and it's cold in Texas. How cold in Texas is it? Thank you. I appreciate that. Yes. But yeah, me and my ex still get along. Like, there at the beginning, we didn't. But, that's kind of normal for, like, when you separate and divorce or whatever. But now we're, like, we get along good. We're steady and, like, we get along because we have 4 kids together, and that's what we got to do. We got to get along. We're raising our kids. We love our kids, and we both have the same, outlook in life for our children. So I respect him. He respects me, and that's just how that is. That's just how that goes. And he's a really good dad. Like, he's an awesome father. Really good dad to their kids, or to his kids. Thank you. I appreciate that. I really do. Nancy said I should write a song in honor of your mom. I've always wanted to write a song about my mom, but I never can get one out. Like, nothing ever happens. I can sit down and try, and I keep trying and trying, which I haven't in a long time. But whenever she first passed away, I would try, but nothing ever happens. I get way too emotional, and it's like, I freeze. So that's how that goes. There's a lot of you guys that's come on here that I don't think I've ever seen comment on my channel. So y'all must be new subscribers. So hey. And I have no idea what time it is here. I just can't wait for springtime. It's going to be super awesome. Super awesome. So have you guys tried the Woodwick candles yet from Dollar Tree? If you haven't, I done a review on them on my channel. You need to go to Dollar Tree, and if you see the Woodwick candles, get you some, because I'm telling you, you can light one of those up and it will literally almost put you to sleep. I'm not playing. Like last night I was burning one, which I don't have right now. Oops, sorry guys. Oops. Right now I'm burning just this little mermaid candle, but over to your right there, the yellow one, that one is a Woodwick candle, and it will put you in this relaxation mode, and it will make you want to go to sleep. I'm not even kidding. It's awesome. And just the sound of it really puts you off to sleep. Drink some sleepy time tea and throat tea. Yeah, that I have some of that chamomile tea. I think that's how you pronounce it. But yeah, it's a really good candle, and I love it. So I was like totally thinking about reading that book, but I'm totally not now because I'm like getting so sleepy. So sleepy. Like, what time is it, y'all? What time is it where y'all at? It's probably like 10 or 11 here, or getting close to it. Yes, I'm telling you what. Stress will make you overeat. Stress will either make you overeat or undereat, one of the two. I have done both times. Like one time I lost so much weight, and then the other times I gained weight. So people's asking about my back. My back is the same. It's my leg that's bothering me. I'm waiting to get on injections for my back, which I'm on like a waiting list to get approved. So it's going to be a while. I have no idea how long it's going to take. So that's what I'm dealing with my back. It's just waiting for them to approve it to where I can go see the doctor to get the injection. So it's just pretty much a waiting game. But anyways. And Tootsie's whining. She must be at the door. Dateline is on. No, I've not tried one of those. I've heard that they work, but I've never tried one. Thank God I don't take any type of medication for my back other than ibuprofen when needed. But as of like pain medication, I don't take any of that. I wasn't even prescribed any kind of pain medication. So there at the beginning I was taking like so much of ibuprofen, like a whole lot, and so I had to cut that off because I was afraid like it was going to like damage my liver or something. I'm getting really relaxed. I'm not kidding. If I sit still for like amount of time in the bed, I get super sleepy. I hurt my back while working about 2.5, 3 months ago. So anyways, guys, I'm not going to hold y'all up anymore. But anyways, I'm glad that you guys came on here to watch. I am getting ready to go to bed because I'm super sleepy. But anyways, I appreciate you guys. But anyways, thanks for watching, and I hope y'all have a good night. And